Here's a story that got its start in the last century, and it's still going on. I had been actively doing chemistry and demonstrations and talking about science careers in elementary and middle school classrooms in Kalamazoo and Portage for a few years. And then one day in late 1986, a long time ago, as I was looking at the brochure for the activities at the Kalamazoo Valley Museum, I noticed that the physics department at Western was doing a hands-on program there. That piqued my interest, and I became a copycat. That was approximately 35 years ago now. The museum was still at the second floor of where the Kalamazoo Public Library is today. Well, anyway, so I asked the then program coordinator at the museum, Cheryl Lyon, if chemists could set up a similar program. And she said, sure. And that was when we got started. I asked chemist members of the Kalamazoo section of the American Chemical Society to give of their time on a Saturday afternoon to present an activity which they thought children would enjoy doing and the public at large would enjoy appreciating the positive aspects of chemistry. And that's when the start of our Chemistry Day began. 2 years after the start, Annette Hoppenworth joined the Kalamazoo Valley Museum staff, first as a helper with the chemistry program, and then, after Cheryl's departure, she became an invaluable champion of our annual hands-on program, even as they expanded to their beautiful new and larger facility. As an outreach event on a national scale, it was formally started as National Chemistry Day in the fall of 1987 by that year's American Chemical Society president, who was a faculty member at the University of California in Berkeley. That was the fall of the year that we had started ours. So we had a second activity that year. And we have been doing this in-person program every year since then, until this year, of course, when we have to do it virtually, and you will be doing these experiments at home, following some. Mrs. Hoppenworth has an activity planned for you, and everything will be a lot of fun doing these things at home with your family. After about 4 years of National Chemistry Day, the American Chemical Society expanded the program, so it gave opportunity to do activities for a whole week, and its name changed to National Chemistry Week. And in the last 10 years, National Chemistry Week has been celebrated in October, and it often includes Mold Day. National Chemistry Week is a community-based program of the American Chemical Society that unites all stakeholders in the society, local sections like Kalamazoo, international chapters, student groups, technical divisions, businesses, schools, individual members, in an annual celebration of the importance of chemistry to each of us individually and all of us collectively. Since 1987, the American Chemical Society has dedicated an office whose staff develops written materials and other helpful educational resources vetted very, very rigorously for safety before they are published for various age groups. And you may access those materials. Many of them are free to you at www.acs.org/education. I'll repeat that, www.acs.org/education. It's always a delight to see the enthusiasm, curiosity, and anticipation of the youngsters as they come with their families or with other groups, ready to learn new concepts and to do experiments. They love to do experiments. I always say children are the best scientists until we start tampering with their curiosity. Anyway, I've been doing this long enough that occasionally I see parents, and yes, even grandparents, who introduce us to their young children young friends whom they bring to the event with the hope that they will enjoy it and learn as much as they did when they were children. Well, anyway, that's what we want to continue to leave as a legacy in Kalamazoo. So have a fun time this National Chemistry Week doing the activities that Mrs. Hoppenworth has arranged for you and watching online the demonstrations that are presented for you. Thank you.